Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuveer. In this class we discuss few definitions, but conceptually all these definitions were well known in our previous classes whenever we discussed about DFA, NFA and all those things, but by using the textbook definitions we are going to know what's those definitions and what they belongs to, what's the terminology. So because from now onwards in our coming classes we are going to use this terminology in our classes. So please follow our playlist from the beginning so that you will have a better understanding of the complete theory of computations. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, the first definition is symbol. Symbol is a single object and it is an abstract entity that has no meaning by itself. See, the symbols we already know, but we don't know by definition. We used different symbols in our previous examples. What's the symbols? Capital A is a symbol, we call it as a symbol. Small a, we call it as a symbol. Pi, theta, we call it as a symbol. Pi is a symbol. And this, you take this symbol, this we call it as a symbol which is having no meaning by itself. So these we call it as symbols. Okay, coming to our next definition, alphabet. An alphabet is a finite, non-empty set of symbols. Finite, non-empty set of symbols, and it is denoted by, alphabet is denoted by sigma. This sigma is used in our DFA definition. Our input is taken using the symbol sigma. Sigma is equal to A comma B, means these are the alphabets, these are the symbols used by our finite automata. We are constructing finite automata on these symbols. The set of symbols we call it as alphabet, and it is given by the denoted by the notation sigma. So the alphabet is a set of finite non-empty set of symbols, we call it as alphabet. Means our deterministic finite automata machine or non-deterministic finite automata machines is going to construct on these alphabets. They are going to work on these alphabets. If the alphabet changes, we have to change the finite automata also. Maybe this, if you change the alphabets, maybe the finite automata don't work with these alphabets. We are constructing, we are making the transition symbols based on these alphabets, using these symbols. If you change the alphabets, alphabet symbols, we have to change the logic also. That is the point you have to understand. String. Next definition is string, a finite sequence of symbols chosen from some alphabet. Example, assume that sigma is equal to A comma B. Choose this alphabet. String is a finite set of symbols chosen from this alphabet. From some alphabet. From this alphabet we can write so many strings. We can write infinite number of strings. So some of the strings are AA is a string, single A is a string, BB is a string, ABA is a string, BAB is a string. Means in our previous classes we take it as an input string. What's the input that is generated using the given alphabet? We can generate many number of input strings, but our DFA will accept only few of them. This is the point you have to understand. String means you can type any input because based on your alphabets. Our alphabets are A and B. So this we call it as a string, and we are having null string also. Null string means empty string. There is no string. Is considered as null. That is given as a symbol, epsilon or lambda. These are the symbols used by different textbooks for null string. Means if you don't give any input, that is considered as a null string. So coming to the next one, language. See the point. Language means a set of strings. Based on the alphabet, we can generate infinite number of strings. But all these infinite number of strings are not considered as a language. Language means out of this infinite number of strings, only few of them are considered as a language. So language is a set of strings that are chosen from some particular alphabet. Example, if you take your alphabet as A comma B, you can generate infinite number of strings using this alphabet. Out of those, our language will consider only few of, means a set of strings we call it as a language. Example, L is given as capital L is we use this alphabet L to denote the language L having strings of length less than or equal to 2. So this language consists of only strings that are less than or equal to 2. But using this alphabet you can generate any number of strings, infinite number of strings. But this language consists of epsilon, single character means A, length of 1, B means length of 1, AA means length of 2, BB, AB, BA. These are the strings that consist in this language. That is what language means. Language means strings, a set of strings that belongs to this language. Coming to that, one more example on language. L of M means language of a machine is given as L of M. So what's that mean? Language of a machine means is a language defined by a machine that accepts set of strings. L of M means language of a machine, the machine that accepts a set of strings. Whatever the strings that are accepted by that machine, we call it as a language of a machine. Example, with example we will understand better. L of M is equal to language of a machine is given as set of strings contain last two characters AA. Using the alphabets, this is the alphabet taken in our example, A comma B. With this we can generate infinite number of strings, but language of a machine is given as a set of strings that are accepted by the machine. So this is the machine which we generated for this language. This machine is going to accept strings. Only few of the strings will be accepted. What are those strings? The strings that contains last two characters are AA. So the set of strings that are accepted by this machine, we call it as a language of a machine. Which type of strings it is going to accept? So these are the set of strings accepted by the machine. AA, which is having last two characters AA. BAA, yes, this is accepted. AAA, this is accepted. BBAA, yes, this is accepted because last two characters are the AA. So on. These are the set of strings. This is the language of our machine. For this machine, language of machine is given as the set of strings are, these are the set of strings. So these are the terminologies which we use in our coming classes. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.